Hi, this is another lecture of CSS. Okay, CSS, we have already discussed what is CSS, and in this lecture I discuss some other basics concepts of CSS. Okay, that first one is what? External sheet, style sheet. I already discussed in previous lectures what is this, and also discuss internal styles. Okay, you can also see here the example of this. Okay, this is what? This is internal styles. I have done into practical. And what is at import? Okay, and some import rules I have also done in previous lectures into practical. Inline style. What is inline style? As you see here, this is called inline style. Okay, this is also I. And third one is what? Changing CSS with JavaScript. But I'll do it later because Java topic is another lecture. Okay, this is a different topic. First we will complete CSS. What is CSS? Okay, jQuery is another topic. Styling lists with CSS. This is also as same as into HTML. Okay, but only here different styles. Okay, you can change and many styles of this, like disk, circle, bullets. Okay, as you already discussed in HTML. Okay, structure and formatting of a CSS rule. What is this? Some properties can take multiple values, collectively known as property list. Okay, like there are many values. Okay, span is a property, and you can see here the element is text dash shadow. Selectors or multiple selectors. And what is selector? It is also important. If your concept is cleared, 100% if your concept is clear, then you can do practical with easily in CSS. What is the concept? Concept is this: what is selectors and multiple selectors. When you group CSS selectors, you apply the same styles to several different elements without repeating the styles in your style sheet. Use a comma to separate multiple group selectors. Okay, and how many selectors? For example, div is also a selector, and p is what? Paragraph is also a selector, and comma, you can use multiple selectors in CSS. Okay, upcoming lectures I'll also do it into practical div, and when you will use multiple selectors in CSS, then you must enter here separated by comma. Okay, it means that this blue color, okay, applies all div elements, and in div element like p, heading, other paragraphs, all of it applies. So the blue color applies to all div elements and all p elements without the comma, only p. Okay, if we omit comma, then it applies what? Only p elements that are a child of a div would be red. Okay, only p elements apply, like here. Rule selectors and declaration blocks. Okay, what is selector and what is declaration block? You know that a CSS rule consists of a selector, that is what selector, and example of selector, that is what adding one. H1 is a selector, and declaration block is what? This is a declaration block. There, this is, and braces and square brackets, these are declaration blocks. CSS rule consists of a selector, example h1 adding, and declaration blocks. Chapter 3 Selectors. CSS selectors identify specific HTML elements as targets for CSS styles. This topic covers how CSS selectors target HTML elements. Selectors use a wide range of over 50 selection methods offered by the CSS language, including elements classes, IDs, pseudocode elements, and pseudocode classes and patterns. Okay, CSS selectors identify specific HTML elements. Okay, selectors is what? Adding is a selector, and paragraph is a selector, and there are many selectors. And here, like some other properties is also identifies. Okay, and we will discuss in upcoming lectures elements and more classes and more IDs, pseudocode elements, pseudocode classes, and patterns. Basic selectors. Basic selector is what? Star universal selector all elements, div take selector or div elements, dot value class selector odd elements. Okay, okay, this is also basic selectors. Okay, star, dot, hash. Okay, and this is also some other pseudo element. Okay, upcoming lectures I'll also discuss what is this. Okay, a complete list of selectors can be found in specification. Attributes can be used in various types of operations. Okay, this also will be used in CSS. You can some examples you can give and see here. Okay, this CSS notes I'll also share with you on YouTube or onto my blog website. You can visit and download it and see details. Okay, there is also some differences how to use these classes. Okay, I'll also do it into practical. Okay, this will, you can see here all of this. What is pseudo classes? I'll also do it into practical. And pseudo classes, values and properties. There are many properties of pseudo class. Class name selectors. Okay, there is all of this. Okay, now I want to do something into practical. You must know the basic concepts of CSS. Okay, what is CSS and how to use CSS in HTML, external files, internal files. Okay, as you saw on inline files. Okay, there are many. You can see here the example of inline style. What is inline style in CSS? Okay, you can use this. See how to use this into practical. Inline style in CSS. Using inline styles to apply styling. We have already discussed internal style and external style. And third one is what? Inline style. Inline style. And what is inline style? You can also use this. Okay, now you can also see here styling lists with CSS. Okay, this will also done in previous lectures. Okay, and what is internal style and external style or inline style? You can see at my first lecture what is inline. Okay, and I have done what is inline, and this style we have already discussed in previous lecture what is inline style. Okay, we have also discussed, we have already done what is inline style. This now I'll show you next topics. Okay, this is I have not discussed now here on CSS notes. You can also see here, and in presentation notes I also share onto website and YouTube channel. You can download this PowerPoint presentation. Property lists, structure and formatting of a CSS rule. Okay, multiple selectors. Okay, you will see here what is multiple selectors, and I'll do into practical. These are the same as I have already discussed on to the notes. Okay, this is another example of what is this, and this is another example of this value. And what is this icon? You can see here this icon, all of icon. And what is dollar means, attributes, combinators is also applied in here. Okay, this will apply only in div elements. If outside of the div, this will not apply. That is the combinators. Okay, this will apply where only p elements, not section and slash section p elements. Okay, this will p plus p This is also apply only. P plus P means, okay, first is not red, second one is red, third one is red, and after HR third one, fourth one is not red. These are all the meanings.